Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 10th, 2012. I think yesterday I might have said it was January 10th too. But anyway, today is Tuesday, January 10th, 2012. We didn't take any trades this morning. It was a morning of patience and just letting the market do its thing. It's been in a 4-point range, I think. Is that what I had figured? The low is, the low is right over here, I believe, right? Is this today? That's not even today. Yeah, it is. The low is right here at 87, and the high was up here at 92. So a 5-point range, 5-point range all day. We didn't have any trades set up properly, so we didn't take any trades. We did have some things set up on the 6E, but we didn't take them. But I will point them out. You know, on the ES, we were looking in here. We were waiting for things to come together. So I put the rules in here. This is the rules. These are the rules for the normal 4-tick range setup on the CFRN one. Right here, you wait for a higher swing pivot. You wait for the BBC to get outside the box. You get a fresh bubble down here. That means the red band's outside the black. You get a nice pullback down to the BBC, which we didn't have here. Then you enter with an MIT order rounding the BBC, which is the green line, up or down to the nearest tick. Now, in the live trading room this morning, I drew this line on here once this little lower high pivot was put in. All right, and I said that right there. The reason we're not taking a trade here is because that right there could be the turning point. It could be the high of the day. And guys, so far it is. And we pointed that out this morning, a couple bars after it happened. And right now we're just in hold mode. We didn't have any trade setups anywhere that completely satisfied all the trade rules. All right, so we had to wait. We just had to wait. I'll show you this. This will illustrate the gap a little better. The Globex, if it ever shows up, there it is. You can see that right there. That long rectangle is the gap. All right, we gapped from 75 half, I believe, all the way up to 88 half. Okay, and that was it on the YM. We had maybe one trade set up on the YM, but I wasn't taking it because it was going too close to the weekly trading zone right here, so I didn't want to take it. And the ES was in chop right inside the zone at the time, so I didn't take any of these. Okay, it would have worked out. It did what it should have done. It went from the BBC down to the MA1, but that was the only one there. Okay, I wasn't taking anything else in there until we got out of this range. You can see the YM is in the same type of range. I had drawn this blue line on down here a while back. I had drawn it on way back here. I said this was the range on the YM. Now that's a tradable range on the YM, but the setups just didn't come together, so we didn't take any. I'll show you the 6E now. Okay, I'll bring over the 6E and I'll show you some things on that. All right. Now, opportunities on the 6E. During our time frame, there's pre-market opportunity here. This is a 500 contract chart. When we pierce the envelope from the bottom right here, just shorting right in there would have worked out just fine. You want to pierce the bottom with a green trend strength line, and it did it a little further back, right over here. And I'm waiting for my charts to catch up here. But it did it again right over here for a nice move down. Okay. Oops. Right there. For that nice move down. Alright, but that was pre-market 620. It's the euro, so you're going to be trading the euro pre-market. Prior to the open of the US markets. It's a great thing to trade for people who it's a great thing to trade for folks who have a regular job. Our setups work great on the euro, and it's a fine way to make enough money to not have a regular job. Now let's just jump over here onto the 4-tick range, because my stuff over there on the 10-tick is just taking too long to react. I'll try over here. Okay. Let's see, you can see right in here, this was from this morning. A possible entry point was right there. We drew these trend lines in here right at the end of the morning session. We were suggesting at the time that if you wanted to trade from channel to channel, it's possible to do that. What I had said right after the, right at the end of, I'm losing everything right here, but right at the end of the morning session, what I had said, let's see if I can move that, probably not, was we had this divergence, and I said if it pulls back down to the BBC like it did right here where the cursor is, then we'll probably have a bump up toward the upper channel. We did get a little bit of a bump right there. It looks like we got about, 6 ticks out of it, 6 or 7 ticks out of it. I am obviously about to lose my charts right here, so I am going to wrap up this this recording, and that was pretty much it. We didn't take any trades anywhere this morning.